Darkness. Silence. A world without footsteps, without voices, without us. In a single instant, every human being on Earth vanishes. No warning, no explanation. 7 billion lives gone. The cities we built, the machines we designed, the networks we wired together, all of it remains frozen in place, waiting. What happens next is not chaos in the way we imagine, because chaos requires witnesses. Instead, the planet begins a slow and merciless reclamation. A new story unfolds, one where Earth continues without its most dominant inhabitants. This is not fiction. This is a thought experiment, a window into what would truly happen if humanity disappeared overnight. Within the first minute, airplanes fall silent. Hundreds of thousands are in the sky at any given moment. Without pilots, without air traffic control, they drift for a few minutes until gravity claims them. Some crash into cities, others into oceans or farmland. Fires erupt, fuel tanks explode, but no one rushes to put them out. The flames burn, then die, leaving charred ruins. In hospitals, monitors beep into emptiness. Heart machines flatline with no patients attached. Ventilators push air into rooms where no one breathes. Operating theaters go quiet. Elevators stall between floors, never to move again. On the roads, cars slow, skid, and collide. Highways become instant graveyards of steel. Traffic lights still blink red and green, signaling no one. In homes, televisions continue to play, telling stories to vacant rooms. Lights shine across empty neighborhoods. Refrigerators hum. Computers glow. For a few days, it almost feels like people are still there. But power requires human hands. Within hours, electrical grids begin to fail. Nuclear plants shut down automatically. Safety protocols designed to prevent meltdown. Fossil fuel stations run dry. Solar panels and wind turbines spin. But with no one to maintain them, they too begin to falter. One by one, the lights of Earth go dark. Within 3 days, most cities are without electricity. Silence deepens. The night sky brightens with stars not seen in generations. For the first time in centuries, Earth's nights belong to the cosmos again. Now, nature steps forward. Domesticated animals, dogs, cats, cattle, chickens, wander confused. Some starve, others form packs, returning to feral instincts. Zoos become prisons of hunger. In the first weeks, lions, tigers, elephants, all caged without care, begin to perish. Only those that break free survive, roaming through cities as if in a surreal dreamscape. Without humans, predators return to places they once feared. Wolves reclaim forests. Bears roam suburbs. Birds of prey nest on skyscrapers. Slowly, ecosystems reset. Water becomes a new force of change. In underground tunnels, subway systems, and sewers, pumps stop working. New York's subways flood within 36 hours. London's tunnels become rivers. Paris, Tokyo, Moscow, all surrender their underworlds to water. Above ground, roads buckle. Asphalt cracks. Without constant repair, nature claws back every inch. Concrete, for all its strength, is fragile in the face of time. Roots split it. Moss devours it. Glass towers, once gleaming, begin to fracture. Wind whips through broken windows. Steel rusts. Bridges weaken. Within 50 years, skylines collapse. The air itself changes. In the absence of human industry, pollution plummets. The skies clear. Carbon dioxide levels slowly decline. Smog-filled cities breathe again. Rivers cleanse themselves. Fish return to waters once poisoned. Whales sing in oceans free of sonar interference. The planet exhales, but not all scars vanish quickly. Plastics remain. Billions of tons buried in landfills or scattered across oceans drift for centuries. Microplastics swirl in currents, entering the food chain of a world no longer monitored. Nuclear plants, after decades of silence, begin to corrode. Containment systems fail. Radiation leaks into the land, creating zones of poison. Forests grow around them, mutating, surviving, adapting. Life does not stop. It shifts. Archaeology begins the moment we vanish. Our monuments, the pyramids, the Great Wall of China, Mount Rushmore, stand for millennia. Stone is stubborn, but steel bends, wood rots, paper dissolves. In 10,000 years, little remains of our cities. In 50,000, the traces of our highways vanish beneath forests and deserts. But space holds our longest echo. Satellites orbit silently, thousands of them whirling like forgotten ghosts. Some fall back to Earth in flames. Others remain for tens of thousands of years, circling a planet that has forgotten who launched them. The Voyager probes drift beyond the solar system, carrying golden records engraved with human voices, perhaps our only true immortality. History has glimpsed shadows of this future before. Chernobyl, abandoned after disaster, shows what happens when humans retreat. Nature spills across streets, towers, and playgrounds. Wolves prowl where children once played. Trees grow through windows. The lesson is clear. Without us, Earth does not collapse. It heals. The cause and effect chain is relentless. In the first year, cities are overrun by plants and animals. In 50 years, forests reclaim continents. In 1,000 years, almost all evidence of modern life is gone. The planet has survived extinctions before. The dinosaurs ruled for millions of years before vanishing. Humanity at most leaves a geological whisper. A thin layer of plastics and concrete in the soil. A signal in the rocks that something once lived here, and burned too brightly, too fast. Yet what is most haunting is not what the Earth gains, but what it loses. Our music, our art, our language, our stories. Without us, the universe no longer knows we existed. The stars shine as they always did, indifferent to our absence. Still, life endures. Evolution continues. Perhaps in millions of years, another species rises. They may discover fragments of us. A fossilized skeleton in concrete, a shard of glass, a recording buried deep in the soil. They may wonder who we were, just as we wonder about those before us. The bigger picture is both humbling and terrifying. We live on a planet that does not need us. We are its guests, not its masters. Our disappearance would not end the world. It would simply end our chapter in it. And so the question lingers. In a universe vast and indifferent, what trace will we choose to leave? If tomorrow we were gone, what story would Earth tell about us? What if humanity's greatest legacy is not survival, but the silence that follows?